Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more wonderful, wubulous Project Zomboid. We have returned, we are home, we have plugged up the holes, and now my big concern, as always, is going to be food, and survivors and zombies, of course. But we now know where the wonderful zombie horde kind of is, and we can kind of work around that, so to speak. So that's what we're going to end up doing. We're not going to head north, we're going to go more south. And I would like, I think, to head back to our other home and actually finish up making it a safe second home. I know that sounds blasphemous. I know we just got back. Oops, I gotta go to bed. I know we just got back to our normal fort, but I want to make sure, now that I have decided to create up a secondary, to make sure that that is about as safe as I could possibly make it. And that's going to take some more time, a little bit more working as far as building some walls and some hallways and stuff. And once that's all set and done, then I can kind of bounce back and forth between the two pretty freely. We have, of course, leveled up, but there's nothing I can put this point into, so I have to ignore it, which is unfortunate. Yes. And that's what we're going to head out. Wait till 8 a.m., of course. And I think that's what we're going to do. On top of it, there's a lot more food in that house, and I think it'd be good to potentially bring some of that back once we head out. So let's do that. Let's start trekking back. Now, again, I know it's blasphemous. How could I do that? I just got home. But it's just one of those things where I feel it's incomplete. I started a project. I want to finish it. It's a bit risky heading out, but I think we could get there pretty safely if we just are patient. And when we get there, we'll, of course, make sure that we organize our inventory a little bit, because a couple of you were just saying, Mathis, your inventory is a disaster. Could you please frickin' fix it? So I will. I think that's smart. I think fixing it is probably a good idea. We could just bust on through this way. Ooh, that wood is tempting. Not going to grab it for now, though. Come out this way. We can eventually get to Spiffos, or whatever it was called, and take the shortcut behind there that we have. Unless, where are we right now? Alright, yeah, this is where I want to be. So we're going to walk a little bit. We could actually run. We could probably be fine running. Zombie concentration isn't that thick over here, it seems. So that's good. And, okay, we got him. For a second I thought there was going to be more. So we can swing out back this way. Got to be a little bit careful. At any given time there could be another zombie or two. And there's free wood over there, I forgot. We're going to just swing. What? Did the trees regrow? 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oof. 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 Okay. Alright. That's fine. That was close. We're alright, though. Did the trees regrow over here? Alright. They did! What? Why? I didn't even think that was possible. I thought once you got rid of them, they were gone. Huh. That must be an alpha thing. We'll try and kill this off. I'm probably in a really bad spot right... Oh! Come on. Cut this down. That wasn't what I wanted to cut down. Alright, let's, yeah, let's just... This is really dangerous what I'm doing, actually. I'm actually really upset that the trees grew back. That's weird that happened. But we're just gonna chop our way through as fast as we friggin' can. Holy crap, things are tense. Ah, we did it, okay. Unless I made another wall somewhere, which I don't think I did, though. See ya, zombie. Not gonna bother with you. Sorry, pal. I'm sure you really wanted to chat, but no. Not happening. Oh, wow. That sucked. That was not just a little, that was actually really scary. My heart was throbbing. Okay, so, let's head back up then. Back to where we were. Let's head to a general direction. Generally back to our house. We should be fine. Let our guy get his breath a little bit. And we have essentially avoided the horde in going this direction, which is really smart. I'm just upset that that actually didn't end up working the way I wanted it to. The forest being chopped down and everything. But we're back. Alright, enough whining, Mathis. You're back. You can start really getting back to work at this place. We're gonna do it. There we go. And we'll just double check. We're gonna do a quick neighborhood clearing. Make sure there's no zombies anywhere around here. I'm almost positive there aren't, but I'd like to double check. And it looks like that is indeed the case. So what I think I'm going to do, where I think I'm going to get most of my wood from for now, is going to be in the park. Why? Well, I mean, this is, of course, a stretch, but not only is it close, of course there are other trees over there, but the park represents an area that I can maneuver a little bit. I can actually run around zombies and stuff, and by taking out more trees, it's just essentially going to give me more space. And again, it's what? Maybe raising my chances of survival incrementally by, like, probably a fraction of a percent, but that you never... in this game, in this kind of, like, scenario, you never know if that's going to be good or not, so I'm okay with that. We also have 2 vests. Did I get rid of both vests? I thought I had 2 vests. No, I'm going to put a vest on, though. My little paper doll. Perfect. We're going to have to get, again, we're going to do some organization when we get home. I want to do a little bit of wood chopping first, and then we'll do some organization afterward, where we can get rid of a lot of stuff in our inventory and reorganize. I'm that typical video gamer that has a bad habit of just collecting everything he can possibly get his hands on and then holding on to it forever, because you never know, I might need it at some point. So we got this. We're getting a little bit weighed down. Probably not the best to get ourselves weighed down out in the middle of a park where we could get attacked. And shoes are not going to help us build a wall. As much as I could potentially hammer in a nail with them, it probably wouldn't work so well. So let's head back. We've got a wall now. We can go back. It's getting late already. It took us pretty much the whole day to get over here, which makes sense. And I don't want to waste too much more time. It's what, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and my guy's getting tired, so we could wait out the rest of the day without any problems and stay relatively safe and quiet. So we're going to drink the soda. We're going to swing in here. We're going to slap up another wall. Let's come out here, and we'll just drop this baby right there. Perfect. We'll be able to come into here, and we need what? 2 more walls. So 8 more pieces of wood at the very least. But we're gonna do this, and we'll go to bed upstairs. Hopefully nobody showed up, no zombies decided to spawn, and we should be fine. So let's just fast forward, and I wish I had my glass of water next to me right now. For some reason I can feel my throat getting dry, and it hasn't happened in a while, so... Hey! I can't do anything with it! Anyway. So let's do that. Get to about 8 a.m. where the sun is shining bright, and we're living a happy life. We'll get back to chopping down some trees. By the way, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if I'm going to make a video about it. This is kind of a random change of subject. But the PlayStation 4 was announced, in case you didn't know. And they had a nice press conference. Oh, here comes a zombie. And they had a nice press conference. And overall, maybe it's just because of my age, but I wasn't that impressed with the system. And I don't expect myself to be impressed with any of the systems. It takes something really unique and really kind of game-changing for me to be super duper impressed with what can come out nowadays. And with what was shown at the PlayStation 4 event, the big thing they're pushing, the big thing they're like hoping is going to sell the console, is the whole social interaction, like, you know, uploading your videos online and whatnot. And if you watch the Angry Joe review of the press conference, which I highly suggest you do because he really had pretty much every thought I had, they don't really elaborate on how things are going to work. Okay, you can upload your videos online. Okay, what next? Can you monetize it? Does it belong to Sony? Can you do anything with those videos, etc., etc.? It becomes like a big questions of ifs, ands, or buts. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. On top of it, I don't really care if my shit's on Facebook or not. It's none of my friends' business what I'm playing, and if I want to tell them, I'll call them and tell them. It's one of those things that I just don't... It's something that is kind of a neat feature, but something that doesn't, like, blow my socks off. I don't find it as something as necessary. Maybe the younger generation will find it really nice and really neat and cool. And the graphics, we have come to a point where it doesn't even matter anymore. Graphics can get better, but they are more of a high-res formula. The next step in graphical jump and a graphical leap, which I've talked to my friend about plenty of times, is photorealism. And do I really want my games to look photorealistic at some point? No, not at all. I don't want my freaking games to look like I'm playing something in real life. I'm playing games to kind of have this art style, this, like, not cartoony, but kind of like hyper, like, stylized looks and stuff. And I don't play games to play like things that look like real life. It's just not how I want it. But that's just me, and that's just my short take on it. Now I might make a video on it. I don't think I will, but just in case. Hey, our hallway's done, so we are 100% safe in here, so long as zombies don't break in any of these homes. And they very well could bust in and just attack me, and this could be another avenue of attack for them, which I actually just thought of, and it's probably a bad idea, but that's fine. And next up, what do we want to do next as far as hallways are concerned? Do we want another hallway is the question. It would go probably from here to here in a very L shape. That could be cool and useful, but not necessarily something I might want to get to right now. I think more realistically, if I was to build another hallway, it would be from this house to the one to our left, up to here northwestish. Probably from, well, if I could move this couch out of the way, I could probably exit this window, no problem. Let's just start moving stuff. And yeah, I could probably just, there we go. Whoa, that was weird. But yeah, we could do it from here. I'm holding down shift and it's not doing anything. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we could do another one from here to here. Something I'm going to have to think about, I think. Not quite sure how I want to end up doing it. Let's go eat food. We have plenty of food here. And let's just organize our inventory a little bit as well. Again, you guys have kind of just shouted at me like, Mathis, your inventory is a disaster and it's weighing you down. Do something about it! Okay, I will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're so mad. Disapproving of me. I understand, though. So let's put this, and we're going to keep this, we're going to move the canned soup over here, but we're going to keep a bunch of other stuff on us. We're going to get rid of these empty bottles because they're useless. Though we could go for toilet water, but we don't need to do any toilet water right now. We are going to put one of these in here. We're going to hang on to one of them. Matches, candle, not useful at all. Newspaper, sure. We're going to hang onto the wall. We could leave this on the ground somewhere, though I don't necessarily want to. We'll store it in here. We'll use the oven as a storage device now. That's probably the best idea. And everything else, I don't know. Do I really want to get rid of anything else? I have 2 pairs of pants. Let's oven one of those babies up. And a pencil, which I'm going to hang on to pencil because what? It's 0.1? Who cares? Same with pens. I'm not really worried about it. We also have some chocolate, which I'm going to hang on to. All this food right here, outside of the bun, we should probably put the bun away. Is it moldy? No. So we can put hamburger buns in there. That's fine. Hang on to everything else because we can eat this. Chocolate doesn't really weigh that much. On top of it, it's good for when we get unhappy or from being too bored or whatnot. And everything else, I think, is good. I really think everything else is fine to hold on to. I don't think our inventory wasn't as unorganized as you all made it out to be, you lying pieces of duty. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call you guys that. That's unfortunate. Let's, yes, let's open this up. Let's actually, magazines can go in there. Perfect. There we go. We saved some room, and we spent the whole day doing it, so let's fast forward. We're getting bored. That's fine. We're getting a little hungry. So what we're going to have is a peanut butter sandwich for dinner, not propane. Propane sandwich sounds probably disgusting, and it would potentially kill me. And there we go. We can kind of fast forward just a little bit, and we can go to bed. And we can't level. So there we go. Yes. I'm positive that's how I want to do it. Speed her up. There we go. And I think we'll call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.